Hey, how's it going? Welcome to a quickie DSP tutorial. I wanted to show kind of how an 808 style bass drum is put together using a bandpass filter and something that makes it click, as well as a technique for making it pop a little bit more. I'll go over the little components of this patch here as I go through it. So let's just dive right in here. Okay, well, right where my mouse pointer is a pretty standard bandpass filter. It's a two-pole, no zeros, and like any other bandpass, it has a center frequency and resonance amount. I also have a white noise generator and a little thing that produces a click. Okay, so what I want to do first is demonstrate the filter to you, and I'm going to do that by hooking up this white noise generator to the input of this two-pole filter. And I'm going to cautiously crank up the amplitude and resonance and stuff like that. Now that the resonance is up, I'm going to turn up the amplitude so we can hear it a little bit better. Those little zips in the audio is because I'm using Soundflower to bust the audio around. Okay, so you've heard the filter. Let's hook up the click to the output, the master output, so you can hear what that sounds like by itself. Not super exciting. V-Line just makes a ramp and spits it out to the output, and that's pretty much it. But things get a little bit more interesting once we hook that into our two-pole filter. And we're going to crank up the amplitude a bit because the resonance is so tight. Okay, now we can kind of hear it. See, by cranking up the frequency and the resonance, you can get that little ticky sound. Now let's crank it up a little bit further. See, now we have a machine that can make regular bonking sounds. You might also notice that as we move the frequency downward, we have to turn the amplitude down to keep it kind of steady, and vice versa. Now we have an analog-y kind of drum tone, but we don't have that click, that popping. So what do? Well, we take the same click that we use to simulate the filter and produce that ringing, and just pipe it, mix it into the main output. Well, that's a bit much. And that's pretty much the whole thing. So let's recap here. Okay, so what we've got is we've got a bandpass filter, we've got a click generator, and what you do is you tune the bandpass filter so tight that when you pass audio through it, or a click or something sharp like that, it'll ring out and make this nice decaying sine wave kind of sound. And what you want to do then, after you have that going, is you want to then mix a little bit of that click back into the signal. And there's nothing really very special here about the bandpass filter. It's pretty standard. It's a two-pole resonator if you want to look that equation up, or you can use a normal bandpass. The special thing about this filter is really just that we've pushed the resonance or the Q to these extremes that make it produce these ringing sounds. Now, as always, be very careful when you're messing with this kind of stuff in an environment like Pure Data or Max MSP or any of those. Notice that we've amplified the signal 18, 20 times. And if you passed a non-filtered normal signal through that, you would blow your headphones off. Take this very seriously. You can cause hearing damage and all that stuff. So, just exercise some caution and turn volume up very slowly. And if you're not sure what kind of sound it's going to produce, turn it up from 0 very slowly, see what you got. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, and I hope this has turned some people onto a new technique that they might not have known about. Take care, and I'll see you next installment of Groovy DSP.